Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Forex Black Box, live trading on the 5th of February 2020. We're already 5 days inside February, first quarter of the year. Disclaimer, Forex carry high level of risk. You may lose all your money at once, all your investments. So trade wisely. It's very important that you don't risk all your account at one trade because you leave your position vulnerable, you leave your account vulnerable to any uh, a spike in the market, which is not acceptable. It's like gambling, exactly like gambling. You put all your money inside the machine, you put your coin inside the machine, and that's it. You lost all this money. In Forex, you put your order, you stop loss, you take profit area. If you take it out, you remember this very well. You put it on your journey and journal, sorry, and you learn from it. It's not free learning, or it's not free lesson. Okay, excuse me. So just be careful when you're trading. Trade percent wise. Only risk some percentage, 2% maximum. When you become a professional, you can risk up to 4. You know what you're doing. Or maybe you can increase that a little bit, but you know what exactly you're doing. You learn the right way, not the gambling way. Okay, let's start. We have a look on global market heat map. We can see that stock back up to the highs again, despite the coronavirus is keep increasing, and it's just a good opportunity to buy stock on the lower prices. That's why everyone's thinking at the moment because it was a given discount. And from yesterday, I was long S&P 500, and it worked well. And there in New York session really keep going up, and last night as well went up too, but I missed that as well. I have to sleep. I live in London, so I need to sleep as well. So I did miss the move today up, but we'll see how US will open. I will show you now what is my projection next level. However, we have a look here first. We see that all green except to Google because they missed the earning. So just regard Google, just not a big a deal. Overall, the week we are 3 days in the week, so the last 2 days of the last week it will count on this map now on the weekly view. So the stock overall daily is green, which is good. Global, we see that China is coming back up again. Everything looks normal now. Started back again, retrending back. So overall, on the picture itself, it's only was a pullback, as I told you before. Forex, you can see that pound coming back again. I talked about it yesterday. I said only pullback, guys. I hope that you take that in your account and you see that it's actually was only pullback. We see bound to the second day today is on the second level. It was the first yesterday strongest currency. Aussie is strong as well because of stocks keep going up only. That's the only reason really, because also China is strong. The rest of the safe haven is down. You go, Swiss is down, yen is down big time. You're gonna see that later on. Euro is down as well because the dollar index probably up. We'll check it later on. I'm not gonna look at the future other things. We're just doing forex here. Calendar. Just to refresh this, well, 10 a.m. There is a retail sale of, I think it's out now. Here you go. I don't like this Forex factory. Sometimes you have to keep refreshing. Refreshing is not really great. You got a minus here. You see that is going to drop more. So euro, pound probably is coming back down now. We will check that later on. What's coming up? Euro at 12:15 UK time. Lagarde speaking. So we'll see how she's going to talk about and what she's going to do. That's no, it's just a conference. So expect euro is going to spike ups and downs until we'll see where we'll go from there. US red day today as well, and US level at 3. So 115, normally 130, it's the numbers, but 115 today, early 15 minute. Watch out for S&P 500 and gold, how it's going to react against dollar. And at 3 p.m. we have ISM, non-manufacturer PMI for US. That's going to high impact as well. So it's quite a busy day today. We start at 10 a.m. and we can see Euro probably is dropping now. We'll have a look out to the indexes. So yesterday we talked about the bound was here. I said the bound can come up to these highs. We'll start to challenge it. We'll see if we're gonna break high a little bit by a margin, just like that, and maybe pull back, and we'll try to challenge these highs again. So far we holding. If you look here very clearly, we hold in this trend. This is inside the channel. So bound, I expect it to do a rotation here and continuation up to this level. CAD flat, nothing really. It is not showing any interest to move up or down. So it's just holding its position for the time being. See how oil will behave. So far, Aussie is going back up because of the stock risk on since a couple of days now. 3 days actually. I will show you 3 days on S&P 500. Guys, if you have any question, please leave it in the chat. Hello, good morning, Oleg. I hope I spell your name correctly. Sorry. So what we look here, you see this trend line. Watch out for that trend line if it's going to break, or actually it's going to do a spike today, come back down. I expect probably we're going to see some spike up to the highs of the S&P 500, then we'll pull back. It will give you a wick today. So that's a chance for gold to go back up again to give you opportunity to short it more. Swiss, you can see that we create a new high. We're coming back to the lows. See if this is going to hold as a pattern. If it's a higher low, we'll come back up here again. If the stock pulling back to this level, we'll see how it's going to play today. It's a safe haven, so watch out for it. As I expected here, euro, I talked about it yesterday. I said euro is just going to do rotation and coming back down to these lows as soon as the stock starts to show some momentum. US is showing some low momentum now because investors taking their cash out from the banks and transfer it to the stock now. So all the cash coming out from the yen going to the stock. You can see yen just plunged down to this high. It couldn't really hold this level, and we're coming back down now to close the gap. We did close the gap. Probably going to see some rotation and continuation back down if the stock keep going up. I believe so. I will show you later on where can the stock go. New Zealand showing some momentum back up to hit that moving average. Probably is going to see some rotation. We're going to have a 1, 2, probably 3 continuation to this level because that was really high level here with that a nice pullback. I can see a nice rotation. There is a buyer in the market. Try to push that market back up at least 50%, 61% area. That's the indexes, guys. So far, we see everything as we planned for. Um, that's the S&P 500 future. That's where you look how the S&P is moving against gold, because I know there's a lot of people that have this gold short trades. So watch out for that. So what happened here? Well, that's the open gap of the coronavirus. We pulled back to the gap and we smash down to create a new low. However, we still higher low, guys. Okay, you look out for that. Very important to understand the market structure. We made a high, we'll come back and rotate back really strongly. That's a discount. Yeah, I said that many times before. That's a discount. So I did the Fibonacci retracement from this high, pullback, continuation. The first target, if we break the high, probably is going to be that one, the 50%. Then after that, the 61, 618, and after that, 78. So that's 3 level. What can happen from here? We can have touch here and pull back down to this level here, give you another opportunity to buy, and come back up again and do again, and come back again and start doing that. It's trending like here exactly. I'll give you a nice discount, come back, try test the highs, give you a rotation and continuation back up. Same story goes here, continuation up, same story here and continuation up. We'll keep going. So stock looks green. We have 3 days in a row green. We have only one day red, pullback. A lot of buy. I talked about that before. There's a lot of people waiting down here to buy the market again. If you buy the market and you look at the same picture I'm looking now, then that's your target 1, target 2, target 3. Probably everyone will exit here sometime. Some of them, then it will give you some pullback to this level. Then you can buy it one more time. Okay, so what happened here? Watch out for this level. I will just make it a little bit wider. Okay, look it. And what we're looking for, we're looking for a pullback to this area. Probably it's gonna spike here and come back down. And next day gonna be red a little bit. See how it's gonna hold here. The following day, which is Friday, we'll see how it will go. So if we talk about what is day today, Thursday is tomorrow. Probably gonna see some pullback at least here. Friday maybe we'll touch here and come back up. Okay, that's S&P 500. The reason, unfortunately, if you trade in forex only, is if you trade in gold and yen and Swiss, you need to watch this pair. Very important. Okay, not much people know about it, but that's important. As you can see, gold safe haven is going back down because money flying from gold, yen, dollar, Swiss going back to the stock now, stock bag. So watch out for that. And probably we're gonna hold here a little bit. We'll see some rotation back up to this level, which is about 70s, probably higher a little bit maybe. You'll see how the spike will go by the end of the week. Then we will start to rotate back down. That will give me that we have here high, high, low. Then if you give me another high here, if we break that low here, then we trending back down to this trend line here. That's the target for short guys. Okay. Uh, DAX. Let me read the chat. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you should wait for rotation. Arnold, you should wait for rotation. As I talked about, I will show you my trade as well. Do you get the? This is read only. That someone gave me this. Some friend gave me the script for TradeView. You have to be full version pro to have all this. But one of my friend that give it to me, so I can't give it out because it's only per user. So I can't give it out for you guys. Sorry, but you can go here. You can go separately. That's the what's called the name. The index is symbols. So for example, that's yen. That's the yen indexes. You can go just in the daily. You have to have a full pro trade view to have this up and running. Okay. That's a pound and that's a CAD. What's that? Swiss, New Zealand, all of them. If you just type this in the bar, you will see them. Okay. I don't have a full license here, but my friend, I can't share his link because it's not good for him. So he's paying for it. I can't share the link for it. He gave it to me because his friend. Anyway, you just watch about all you have to do. Look, pound itself, pound index. It's the pound cable. It's the cable basically. If you want to know how pound is strong or weak, you look at cable. Okay. That's the important thing you need to know. If you trade only pound, you look at cable, how cable doing. So let's jump into dollar index first, guys. Sorry. So you can see here, very interesting momentum. We tested the trend line. We test that trend line. We have one touch here. We try to break it 1, 2, 3 days, 4 days break, come back, retest, and we coming back on again to re-challenge these highs. I believe that's gonna break through, and we will be here some rotation and continuation back up, that giving you yen weakness and strength of yen and euro weakness and strength of dollar index dollar yen. So let's go to dollar yen now. You can see that pattern is almost completing. So I expect that if the stock is going to pull back, we're going to see this rotation coming back down here. If yen, how's that going to work? Okay, if you have pull back today on the stock at US session, then yen is going to get a little bit strong, gold get a little bit strong, and we'll see dollar yen coming back down here these days, next week probably. If I'm wrong about this pattern, maybe this pattern is not correct. We have a really nice momentum coming back up. We have 1, 2, 3 days momentum. Probably we're going to see next couple of days as a pullback or profit taken. So that's the area of interest. If we break this area, then we continue this pattern. Okay. Gold, gold. Okay. Let's see. This pattern is still valid for me. Okay. The reason being is we didn't really break a new low. Okay, that's still running. That's the Fibonacci numbers. Okay, someone asked me before, you didn't use Fibonacci. That's a Fibonacci. That's a Fibonacci, but I don't have to draw it the traditional way. There's so many ways to calculate the market. You don't have to draw Fibonacci the regular way you do, like line and stuff. You can do it with pattern as well. So far, pound is holding its ground. We're trending back up again here. I will show you my trades. I brought it during this drop, and I brought some down here, but we see how we're gonna go. Most of my targets are around these highs, and some of them actually above, because I still believe this is gonna continue back up sometime this month. So I still have some few days to confirm whether or not to stick to my plan or not. But we still holding. I'm still qualifying this trade to continue back up. We didn't really break a new low. Probably gonna broke these highs and we'll challenge these highs. So let me change the colors a little bit, make it clearer for you guys. So I'm looking for these highs to be re-challenged again. Probably gonna break it, rotation, come back up here, and then we'll start to lose momentum. Head and shoulder pattern on the low time frame. It will confirm that could be the top after the breakout of this level. Okay. Euro pound probably going down again. So this pattern is very famous itself. You do the pattern and complete it, then after that give you up, pull back about 70 to 88% of this move. So if I draw another Fibonacci level, no, sorry, let me just redo that one more time. If I take this one, AB, about 70, here we go, 76% level. Coming back, we're gonna go a little bit here. We'll see how they're gonna play. I'm gonna leave this pattern running. The lower here, 60, we are at the 60, about 70%. Let's see how that's going to hold. Okay, let me just clear everything out and do the right way. We have here resistance, okay? That was a support. We broke it, come back retest, and we smash through, but we cannot change our minds as a investor. We're coming back up again. We hit the highs twice, and we're coming back. We should break lower. However, we come back up again, and we decision time now. What we're gonna do from here, whether or not we'll rotate and we'll continue to reach challenge this area. You look on the time frame, if you see more green candles and so showing some momentum to change direction, just like a ship in the sea, we change direction, we go then, okay? It's all work out from the low time frame. You take it from the 5 minute, you move to the 15, to the 30, then you move to the hourly, then everything is going to start to play out, confirm whether or not we're actually rotating back to the right direction where we want to go. If not, we are actually going down. Then this point of rotation, it's broken down. That's mean we actually keep going. Okay. So don't just assume and take a trade here because you think it's going to rotate. If you assume, you lose because that's a gambling. If you see it is coming back up and showing you momentum, then you jump in the trade. That's okay. That's my trade. Okay, guys. Uh, okay, Baunian, as you can see, we broke the day of the terrorist attack here. That's the day went down and come back up, double the call it double rail or two, just rotation, very very strong momentum because of the stock is up, yen is down, plus so we got one qualifier here. The second one is pound. It will show some momentum. I'll show you in the meter shortly. It's actually pushing back up again to come and try to break the previous highs. Sorry for that script. And yeah, so far we holding high lows. Let me get it in the right place. So far we holding this low. We broke it by like a few pips and we just come back up higher than the previous day. The day actually involved to the push down and we coming back up again. So I'm having my take profit somewhere here and somewhere there. I already brought some here, here, all the way. So I'm on the way to directionally up. At least if you see this down, drop down, pull back, drop down, immediately change the mind, coming back up again. That's your first stop to exit your positions. And the second stop will be at these highs, and the third could be that high. If the stock keep going up, I believe it will go up. It will give you some chance to exit or enter trades for rotation and continuation back up. Okay. Aussie, as you can see, the Aussie is getting strong, of course, because of the stock is going up. This pattern is completed. Check out, it's good. We have a nice momentum back up. I exit somewhere here, but I missed all this. I said Friday leave it, but Friday actually show more momentum up. and the stock was going down quickly because of the coronavirus. So this portion, it's a coronavirus effect, but the really market trader, it's up to this level and will come back down again. So what happened here, if you just discard this area and you see that push up here, will coming back, give you pullback, or rotation will continue back up. So what I would like to see before the weekend, before that week finish, I like to see this area be green. I like to see the next day could be green, or today could be green if the stock showing some momentum back down for a chance to get into the stock again. Okay, so far this one is going to give you some rotation. Hopefully, then we'll continue back up to break these highs. Okay. If it doesn't give you some rotation, we will see some momentum going on to the market to start to break a new lows, new grounds. So far, we're still holding this level. My stop loss just below there. So we're still holding this level. That's fine. We have a couple of days. Hopefully today is going to be green and we'll continue to break this high. Okay. Now New Zealand, same story. You can see that first sign of New Zealand weakness. The spike of last night, I brought one more order here. I have a few here. I've got last one here and I'm in a profit. I could have exit and just even break even across here, but I didn't want to do that. I was sticking to my trade idea. I think that's rotation time after this push back down, and probably going to do that and continue back up again. So market need to show you some momentum. So what the momentum is, I like to see this rotated back here on a daytime. So if we close here today like that, I like to see next day up higher, moving up more higher than the previous day. CAD, same story. All pound pairs moving the same time. Okay, so that channel, spiky channel they call it, and you can continue back up again to change the highs. I'm already long positions. I'm in profit, guys. I'm really in a profit, but I don't want to exit any positions. I'm just leaving it, let it run, because I believe that it's gonna go more higher. Got one here, two, three, four, five. Rotation ABC. One, two, three. Then we'll continue the continuation to the higher level here. Okay. Same goes here. We have some momentum. I talked about that before. See that fake breakout and come back inside the channel. Watch out for the channel itself. It did exactly the same thing coming back inside. So if you can see that we have one spike down, one spike up, and probably gonna do some consolidation at this round here. And from there we can see whether or not we're gonna break higher or we're gonna break lower. Okay. Bound Swiss, same goes. Was bound getting some strength after that day drop here, and the Swiss safe haven is losing momentum at the moment. So you see that spike here. I expect it to come to that level, but actually it looks like it's holding. So I would like to see this channel breakout, come back retest, and show me some momentum up. I'm not long or short on this bear itself, but I'm long on pound itself, not Swiss. I do like Swiss. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you very much for attending. Please join the Telegram channel, and there are more to come. I will try to do some courses, attach it to YouTube, and so on. And hopefully 2020, I will do more to you guys for free. Okay, thanks very much. You have a beautiful day. Take care of yourselves. Thanks. Bye bye.